The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is a fascinating piece of American history. This coin, which was minted during a pivotal time in the nation's past, holds both numismatic and historical significance. Let's explore its details, value, and the context in which it was created. In 1945, the United States was nearing the end of World War II, a global conflict that had shaped the lives of millions and influenced nearly every aspect of life, including coinage. The Lincoln wheat penny, which was first introduced in 1909, was still in circulation, and by 1945, it had become one of the most recognized and beloved coins in American currency. The coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse side displays 2 stalks of wheat, symbolizing the country's agricultural roots. The 1945 penny was minted in large numbers, with over 1.1 billion coins produced that year. These were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, making it important for collectors to identify which mint the coin came from, as there can be subtle differences in value based on this. The design of the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is a continuation of the original wheat motif. The obverse of the coin prominently features the iconic image of Lincoln with the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty" around the rim, along with the year 1945 just below his bust. The reverse side, as always with the wheat pennies, shows 2 stalks of wheat with the words "E pluribus unum" and 1 cent inscribed. The overall aesthetic of the coin is simple yet powerful, with a design that evokes both the dignity of Lincoln and the agricultural strength of the United States. When it comes to the value of the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny, it's important to recognize that its worth can vary significantly depending on its condition and mint mark. In general, the 1945 penny is not particularly rare, given the high mintage numbers. However, collectors will look for coins in excellent condition, with higher grades commanding a premium. A penny in average condition might only be worth a few cents, but a coin that is graded in mint state, with minimal wear, can fetch a much higher price, sometimes in the range of a few dollars. The value of a 1945 penny also depends on its mint mark. Coins minted in San Francisco, denoted with an S mint mark, tend to be rarer than those minted in Philadelphia or Denver, and thus they are usually worth more to collectors. Additionally, coins with certain unique characteristics or errors, such as die cracks or double strikes, can dramatically increase in value. Historically, the 1945 penny is significant for more than just its design and production numbers. The end of World War II in 1945 marked a moment of optimism and rebuilding in the United States, and the coin serves as a reminder of that time. It represents the strength and resilience of the American people, who were emerging from the war with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. The year also saw the U.S. economy beginning to shift from wartime production to a more peacetime-oriented economy, which would eventually lead to significant social and technological changes in the coming decades. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny also stands as a symbol of the ongoing legacy of Abraham Lincoln himself, who had become not just a historical figure, but an enduring symbol of freedom, equality, and unity. His image on the penny became even more significant in the post-war era, as the country began to reflect on the values that had defined its struggle during the war, as well as the direction it hoped to take in the future. Over the decades, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny has remained a popular item among collectors. It's an accessible coin for those new to numismatics, given its widespread availability, but it also holds enough historical and aesthetic value to attract serious enthusiasts. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1945 penny can be a fascinating addition to any collection. If you happen to have a 1945 Lincoln wheat penny, be sure to examine it closely. Pay attention to the mint mark, its condition, and any unique characteristics it may have. Even a common coin like this can hold a special place in the history of U.S. coinage, and for the right collector, it might just be worth more than its face value. In summary, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is a classic piece of American currency that captures a moment in time. It's a symbol of the United States' transition from wartime to peacetime, as well as a tribute to the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, the 1945 penny is a coin worth appreciating for both its history and its place in American coinage. So, if you come across one, take a moment to reflect on the story it tells and the legacy it represents.